To be fair, you were a bit like the bad guys in a John Wick movie.
I really was.
And we're recording.
Woo! All right.
Hold open.
All right. So, well, pretty. A lot happened, but like a lot didn't happen. So we began last week with us charging in to the old, sort of more rundown tavern, and after the explosion had gone off of the after K2 blew up the effigy to distract the guards, we ran into the building and proceeded to fight with what we can only hope to be all of the leadership of the Cinderscarred. It was a little sketchy for some more than others, and eventually, with some luck, definitely some luck, and sheer willpower, we made it through and managed to take them all out, and all of us survived in the end. And after,
And by that she means she died and I brought her back. I just want to be clear on that.
And after a little resurrection and a little bit of pillaging the corpses, I guess. That's where we left off, and that's where we picked back up. Yeah,
out like badasses.
Getting a drink from K2 at the rundown tavern bar, because that was K2's first thought at the end of combat was, I need a drink. So
we all need a drink.
Yep. And that's what you missed on Glee.
Whoop.
Education,
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Easy now.
Education.
Wow,
For the
you're really
education.
replicating the education in the U.S. No, shut up.
I'm sorry. Look, I'm sorry. The ghosts were talking to me. They said, Edward, why did you kill us? And I said, 'cause you bitches. Shut up.
Sure wasn't
All right.
Sure was another proposition, Ryan.
So yeah, you've killed everybody in here. You've looted the bodies. You've looted the chest. Now what?
Loot the chicken. It was the first word that started with CH that I could think of.
I appreciate it.
Um.
Well, at some point we have to leave, but like I think we're all just kind of catching our breath after all that bullshit now.
I was gonna ask last week, but I was busy chomping down and turning people into personal Capri Suns. But did, other than like the things that we did collect already, like the halberd and some of the other stuff and souls that K2 hopefully went around and stabbed, and then money. Armor wise, it's all just like basic stuff. Or do any of them look
As
like
far
they
as
maybe
you're
have...
aware, you picked up a bunch of basic shit.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, none of them have any like exotic armors or anything like that.
It wasn't exotic so much. I was looking for the next step up from my fucking...
I mean, you'd also have to find someone who's more your build, considering this is...
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
You know,
I guess it could
size...
be refitted, yeah.
Yeah, you can get it refitted, but I was just trying to see if there was anything a step up from my scale mail that doesn't, not like super bougie, but like
just better.
What is it? Breastplate, I think, is the next
Breastplate.
one up. Yeah, that's what I was checking for.
I'm pretty sure.
I don't need fancy.
Whatever the hell the next step is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would just like better
Could be
than what I
breastplate
have.
than half plate.
Yeah. So that is what
Although
I
scale
was
mail
referring
is actually the same as breastplate.
Well, yeah, but breastplate
It's
means
just-
you don't
it
have
just doesn't
disadvantage.
impose disadvantage.
to. Yep.
Yeah.
Which is, I think, why Tori wants it.
Eh.
So she can be sneaky breaky.
Oh.
Oh, please never make that sound again.
That was
For
kind
real.
of gross.
Oh my god.
Sneaky breaky.
Yeah.
Babe.
And listen, half like breastplate would be
Chris
good,
is
but
gonna stab you.
even if I found half plate, I don't mind maintaining the disadvantage, but at least my AC goes up by 1.
True. Anyways,
So yeah, that's for what I was asking, but I'm guessing there's none of that.
what kind of armor are these individuals wearing?
Well, the one by the door.
The one
Where-
by the door. I like this map I'm looking at.
Yeah.
You
We've
have
got
the thing from last week?
we've gone back to the
Oh,
world map.
sorry, yeah.
Yeah. Might
I
help
was
for
like,
my own.
Yeah, I was still on it. My
Yeah.
bad.
that door over there
Um,
by Crispimus.
Yeah, that door clear the way down there.
Yeah.
So this guy that had the whip and is
Yep.
wearing studded leather,
Okay.
or what was wearing studded leather. This guy over here
I mean, yeah.
it was plate armor.
Well,
but-
yeah, but there's not a body in there. It's just a de-animated suit of plate armor, right?
Yeah.
It's picture the Witch King's. That was almost bad. The Witch King's death scene in Lord of the Rings. That's what
Good,
his
like-
armor looks like.
It turned into a little crumpled pile of metal.
Yeah.
Alright.
So there's no body.
Yes, Brian, you are correct.
There's no body within to animate, so I don't care.
Yes. This guy here is wearing plate armor,
Okay.
It's so fun to look at this map and try and find these guys again.
and this guy, gal, person,
Uh-huh.
is wearing studded leather as well.
Okay. What about the mooks?
The mooks are all wearing hide.
Got it. So the only
Uh,
one actually worth a damn is Mr. Tall, Dark, and Spooky over here.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, and then the other guys, when we check theirs too.
Yeah. I guess the more heavily armored.
Oh shit! Sorry, they're wearing leather armor, and the other guys, the captains,
Yeah.
are wearing splint.
Splint. That's what AC 16.
17.
Ooh.
17.
Ooh. Yes, please.
Does that fall under your proficiencies there, Ryan?
The zombies don't need proficiency.
Yeah, no, he's looking for improved yeah.
I'm looking for good armor.
Yeah, he's trying to
He's looking for
upgrade
zombie
his...
armor, not Edward armor.
Yeah, he's upgrading his homies.
Correct. I mean,
What do you
Yeah.
have in terms of like armor right now?
light armor. I have leather. So studded leather would give me a +1, but I don't really care about my own AC. Yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna go around gathering up gathering up the splint mail fellows into my bag.
Sure. That +1 makes a difference.
That's 4 of them.
One, two, three, four, five, six. No, hang on. No, I
Okay.
counted wrong. 1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4. Yeah,
Yeah.
4.
Okay. Nah. I'm not gonna worry about him.
So should we make a plan for walking out of here? Or do we
Awesome.
just walk out of here?
As a note, I'm taking Big Man's shield over here.
Solid, yeah.
This guy's?
Yeah, the fucker.
I was gonna say, I was
Okay.
like, wasn't he the only one with a shield? Or like
Yeah.
one of note?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just had to clarify in case he wasn't actually taking that guy's shield.
Was there any other shields for take?
Nope.
Then
Then,
why?
yeah, that one. Walks over to like some random person on the street. I take this guy's shield.
Yeah.
Okay.
At Casper just walks out as a guy with a shield, is
Yeah.
walking past, just boom.
Mine. But yeah, do we just walk out of here, you think, or should we maybe?
I mean, I'd like to. With their leadership dead, hopefully the rest of them will just fucking scatter. But
Edward, do you want to like take those that are maybe notable and turn them into friends of yours, and we can walk out here with them?
I mean, I can do it for 3 of them, yeah.
Well, the 3's kind of only what we need. The whip one, the bow one, and the one that had a halberd.
Hold on, just opens his bag and takes out 3 of the 3 of the rank and file out. Close the bag. I can bring them back later. I can hold them in there later. But yeah, I can do that. It'll just take me 10 minutes. I can't exactly do it in an instant anymore.
That should be fine.
So I guess I'll conduct my ritual to revive the leadership that has bodies as friends of mine.
We got friends on the other side.
But
All right.
yeah, it does take 10 minutes and works on humanoid corpses. So if any of these do not fall under humanoid, then it does not work on them.
At the end of 10 minutes,
Okay.
roll me 1d20.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
That's not terrifying. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Do you want me to just roll it out in the open or to you?
Fine.
Roll it to me, please.
Oh! Even worse!
20.
Whatever's good.
All right.
We'll find out.
You conduct your ritual, and at the
Uh-huh.
end of it, the bodies all turn to ash,
Oh!
Uh-oh.
Well,
and your spell fails.
good thing it doesn't take a spell slot.
Was a shot.
Said no.
Yeah, I got a mad at you, bruh.
Go back in the bag.
Huh. That might. I have an idea. But not relevant right now. We still need to make sure that the Census Guard actually leave the city. What's left of it. Hopefully they'll flee, but if by force we have to drive them out, I guess that's what we have to do. I mean, the greatest of them now, at least as far as we know, are just the more formidable of the rank and file, so should be able to take those out fairly easily if push comes to shove. Although, maybe... I mean, they haven't disturbed us for 10 minutes. We could possibly take a breather and go from there.
I'm gonna just poke my head out the door we came in. Is there anything going on outside?
No, not at all.
Do I even see anyone?
Did they come back?
Nope.
No, they just never did. But I don't see anybody either.
Nope.
That's almost slightly more concerning.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's suspicious.
I will. You too.
So I'm gonna have Fenny go outside and sniff for people.
Okay. Yeah, Fenny goes outside to sniff for people, and all he smells is burning ash.
all he smells is the burning corpses of 4 undead.
And he returns to me with no news to report then.
Probably pawing at his nose like, I don't like that one.
Oh, so I don't know if I was clear. All of the bodies turned to ash.
Oh!
Oh, every single corpse in the room?
Oh.
Yes.
If I look in my bag,
Your bag has corpses in it.
okay. Not that I really care about the mooks. The one I more care about is Mrs. Atramir, because that gets a lot harder if we don't have one.
Yeah.
she is still there.
Yeah. Just... Oh. Okay.
Well, this is intriguing.
I have a theory, but again, not relevant right now.
I sort of like when I poke my head back in, I'm like, nobody's out here.
That's slightly
At
more
all.
concerning. We should probably
I should probably go check. I mean, it's late.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
those ones who left didn't come back, which is just odd.
Ideally, maybe they just run off already, but yeah, we should check just to be sure.
Guess.
With the power vacuum
Head-
we've left, we might have more problems. Yeah.
Yeah, head towards where the effigy was.
Town Square.
Yeah.
Alright. You head toward town square. You pass nobody on the way.
Not even like townsfolk.
To be fair,
Not
it was
even
really late at
townsfolk.
night, so like there wasn't a whole lot of townsfolk, anyways.
True, but we didn't
Yeah.
blow up an effigy, and like the fight, realistically, although it took us hours, was not that long.
A couple
Nah,
minutes.
it was like a minute.
Exactly. So it's
Mhm.
only been about 12 minutes since we started the fight.
If we
So
were,
the fact that there's just nobody outside is a little weird.
if it went 10 rounds, then it lasted at least a minute. So
Well, yeah, but
Correct.
then Edward did his 10 minutes.
Yeah, I know,
yeah,
I'm
and
just
then we've
saying
just been
something.
kind of hanging out. So
Yeah,
So,
so
yeah.
it's probably been like 20 minutes.
Regardless, we didn't blow up the effigy all that long ago. For there just be a sign of absolutely no one is a little odd.
Yeah.
So I guess can we go to the other inn where we originally started?
You haven't got to the effigy yet.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
sorry.
okay.
You're heading to the effigy and you don't pass anybody
okay,
on the way.
sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You jumped the
As you
gun
get
there,
to the
Tori.
effigy, there's a lot of ash in the air, and there is a single individual standing there, about 10 feet from the pile of effigy, just staring at it.
is it like a normal people or
A cinder scarred.
Hard to tell. They don't look to be dressed in the garb of a cinder scarred.
Do they look
Closer
like
to a commoner.
Okay. Hey, you.
I guess I'm gonna ask this on behalf of Mike. Does does K2 recognize this person?
No.
Okay.
I will just
Thank
yell
you.
out.
Their
you.
back is to you, so
Got you.
there is no response.
do the stupid thing
That's
and walk up
weird.
to him? I guess.
Kind of based on their silhouette, masculine or feminine?
More hard to tell. They are
Okay.
thin. So the clothes that they're wearing kind of just drape over them. Oh my god, Umbrella, hello.
It's just, I can just hear him.
yeah. And then
I can
purring.
just hear light purring, and then just got progressively louder.
Yeah. As he walked.
He left onto my fucking shoulder.
Yeah. I really was just climbing his way into your lap.
No, he literally just jumped.
Look, it's not a good session if Bumby doesn't interrupt at least once.
True.
He just needs his attention. He's a needy boy. Anyways, so difficult to make out if it's male or female, at least from the back.
Correct.
Heard.
Yeah, just due to the baggy clothes nature.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Heard.
Is there like, I don't know, like a pebble or something, or even maybe like a little piece of wood that blew off the effigy that I could pick up?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's plenty of wood you can pick up.
Yeah,
Cool, I
there's
pick up
plenty
a-
of wood splinters. Are you?
I pick up a chunk of wood that doesn't look like it would be super harmful if it walloped, if it just whacked into someone, say on the back or like the arm or the back of the head or whatever, and I throw it at them.
Okay. Make a dexterity check.
Okay.
Make an dexterity. Yeah, make an dexterity check. That hits. Make a Constitution save. All of your blood is suddenly vinegar.
Dexterity check. Funk. 16.
Hey, that's
Okay.
pretty good.
Yeah, for plus 1.
You throw it at this person that looks like a commoner, and you hit them in square in the back of the head, and the wood just kind of goes thunk, 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 and there is no reaction.
Okay, well that's just concerning. Can we like circle around them widely to like get a look at their face?
So
I mean, sure.
the
I
clothes
do
that they're
that.
wearing are like commoners' clothes, but do they look like? I guess I don't know if commoners would have funerary clothes, or is it like normal?
They just wear black.
I mean, this could technically be considered a time of mourning.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
What do you mean?
Technically?
Murder a bunch of people.
Yeah. You know,
I
it's not like they had great tragedy befall them.
I stay about 30 feet away, but then I circle around so that I can try and get a look at their face.
Okay. You circle around them and trying to get a better look at them. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Make a what? Sorry.
Perception check.
Perception
Okay,
check.
it cut out and I just heard check.
Yeah. Make a
Perception
deception
check.
check.
Make a check, and I was like, cool, which one?
Urs. Make a
17.
checkers check.
17? Okay. It's very hard to discern any notable features from this person. They literally just seem to be like focused. Their head is slightly down at an angle, focused on this effigy. Now burning pile of effigy. If they have noticed you, they haven't reacted. So
Cool. I might get yeeted, but I'm a time to get yeeted. I'm a walk up to person, just hello. Not touch, but
yeah, you walk up, you say your hellos. There is no response.
I guess gently put. Do they look like they're hurt or something, and they're just kind of stuck there, or just?
No, they just seem to be
Frozen,
pondering
kind
this molder.
Mm.
This is bizarre.
Cool. I guess gently put hand on shoulder, arm. They can just. Are you okay? This is
Yeah,
where I
you
get yeeted.
grab down. You feel more of like it's definitely a leather feel as you grab. So it's if they are wearing armor, it's light armor, and you still get no.
Cool.
I think
It's just weird, bro.
maybe it's morning. Day. Maybe there morning.
Can I better look now? Since I'm
Yeah,
really right up on
Yeah,
them.
can
Yeah,
can
make
Rama see
perception
their
check.
face?
I'll have to make sure buttons are not clicked correctly.
Look at us go climbing.
As you kind of like lean forward to try to get a better look into their features, you find that there are none,
Ah,
Ooh, I don't like that.
save
Yeah.
for a very large grin.
Oh,
what?
Like a Cheshire cat.
Oh,
did you
Spicy.
watch the movie Smile recently or something?
No, he hates horror movies.
I
Ugh,
hate horror movies.
God,
Josh is
this
Josh is a
Really?
little scaredy bitch.
Didn't know that about you. That's interesting.
Yeah, he hates horror movies, and then he has
I'm-
a girlfriend who like
I'm-
adores horror movies.
I'm a
hate
little
them too.
bitch when it comes to horror movies.
Me too. I watched
love
them with like
horror
my
movies.
eyes covered and my ears plugged,
To be fair, a lot of horror movies recently rely more on jump scares than actual atmosphere.
which is what I hate.
Same.
Which is exactly the
Scares
part
are-
of it that I hate.
suck.
Yeah.
Same. Glad.
If you're gonna scare me, creep me out, and scare me, don't just. Ah!
You guys are hilarious.
I like my horror, Mike.
Chickens, all of you.
I accept this
Thanks.
about myself.
Anyway,
I also
You know
don't
what?
like horror movies, but it's more because it's boring.
You know what? If I'm a chicken, then that's fine. I'll taste delicious.
Anyways,
Yeah. Fuck yourself. Yeah. Anyways.
yeah, I'm gonna back the fuck up from that creepy shit.
Well, was it like a person with no features other than a smile, or like,
Or like you couldn't make out any features.
or you can't see anything but like a smile? Yeah.
Did they have
like-
eyes?
the only thing you can see is the smile.
Oh,
But it
that's
takes
just...
up, it's not like the smile, it's like the entire lower southern hemisphere of the face is the smile.
Oh, that is awful, and I fucking despise it.
That's why I backed the fuck up.
That's a nope from me, dog.
Something is definitely wrong with them.
How far away are they from the rest of us?
Like 20 feet. Minus Briar, who's 30 feet away.
Right.
Well,
Cool. I'm a try this because this is weird. Provided it works.
Okay.
I'd like to know any.
Your spell immediately fails.
Okay.
okay.
Do I get any impression that like it just fails to go off, or like it just doesn't affect them?
Fails to go off.
Okay.
You still have your spell slot.
Oh.
Is this wearing like
For
when you
whatever
said-
reason, you cannot target this person.
Are they just wearing like sort of like a cloak kind of thing, or they're like full on wearing like clothes, like pants, shirt, etc.?
Pants, shirt, cloak. From what Rava could tell, like at least a leather gauntlet.
I don't like the unknown. I'm gonna walk over and take the cloak off.
All right,
Okay.
you take the cloak off to find a watermelon with a smile painted onto it.
Oh, is this that fucking stupid ass jester thing that followed us from goddamn Stonesborough? Because I will be pissed.
Oh, did they follow us from Stonesborough?
Gonna find out.
I hope I'm good enough.
Oh. That.
Yeah, just resting on top of a suit of leather armor.
Yep. Cool.
Don't like that.
And not the fin. Not the fin.
I look around. Do I
Why,
see
though?
a clown?
Nope.
Ooh. Well, that's concerning. And we still see no people, correct?
Correct. Although
Well-
there is a lot of ash in this area.
Oh. Oh no. Oh no.
What?
Edward,
I
what
mean,
did you do?
There was an effigy that just fell down.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I mean,
puff of
yeah,
smoke.
but I don't.
It
that-
only killed the
creates
bodies
ash.
that were already there. Like if it was gonna kill everyone, it would have affected us too. When his spell didn't go off.
Correct.
Unless it only affects members of the Cinder Score.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I mean, yeah, like, are the ashes in shapes of bodies or just scattered mass?
Well, it's currently slightly windy, so
It's
the
just a
ash
lot
is
of
kind of
ash.
kicked up into the air.
No,
Yeah, it
that's
seems
fair.
to be like floating around this area because of the fire.
That's
Uh,
fair.
I'm gonna go head towards that other where the
Mhm.
normal people were.
All right, you do so. You pass nobody on the way, and as you go inside, it's empty.
Like not even a bartender or anyone, like a tavern keep, nothing.
Not even a bartender. Yep.
Is there ash in the building?
Weirdly enough, yes.
Well, that's concerning. I'm gonna look over at Edward if he's here and be like, "What did you do?"
He probably would have trailed behind. So yeah, after you've taken the scope, would probably be when he gets there.
So
What?
There's no people and a lot of ash.
What?
that's
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna leave here and just go to like the nearest house or place like that's just the nearest house.
All right. To save brevity, you search everywhere and find nobody.
Nobody
Just-
but piles of ash.
But piles of ash.
Ash
And
everywhere.
and I assume
Alright.
where the wind cannot disturb, they are in shapes of people.
Piles.
They're
Okay,
piles,
fair.
but yeah, not like spread. Now it's definitely Edward. What did you do?
I don't.
When my ritual failed to succeed, did I feel anything different?
Nope.
Learning.
Don't.
Well, there's
I
nothing we
brought
can
you
do
back.
about it. We should go. And whoever's upset with you about that is clearly very upset, so we should leave.
Yeah.
Hopefully, you didn't kill the horses. And I guess unless anyone else wants to do anything while we're here, I'm heading out. To the ponies.
To the ponies.
You said when you brought me back that Death wanted a meeting with you, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think that meeting needs to happen a lot sooner than we originally
Mm-hmm.
might have planned.
I have an idea.
Okay.
But what about the horses, Josh? Are they alive?
Yes, the horses are fine.
Thank God, I would have been pissed.
The horses are dead, but conveniently there's sacks of gold equaling the value of each where they were. Net positives.
No.
What the fuck sound was that? It sounded
one?
like it sounded like someone just like punched their mic.
Oh, sorry, that was me.
Ow.
It is late though, right?
Yes.
Shut the fuck up, Mike.
I'll do it again!
I guess we should probably rest and then head out in the morning.
Yeah.
Alright, where are you headed? Oh, you gotta rest first.
Yeah.
Where am I headed? To sleep. That's where I'm headed.
It's bedtime.
Are you
Yeah.
taking a short rest or a long rest?
A fucking long rest, bruh. I am, though healed, not feeling too hot still.
Ugh.
What will watches be?
I will
would
be
like
on
to
first.
with Edward.
So first watch for
Yep. Edward.
Briar and Edward.
I'll go second.
I'll go second.
Third?
I'll go third as well.
None.
Arcanum is
Fair.
having a nap.
Yeah. Darkalion does
Best
not
nap ever.
trance. Darkalion does not trance this time. He is out.
Oh, no. He's drinking all night.
Oh.
Oh no.
Drinking or drinking?
Drink. He
Rankin.
getting crunk.
Alcohol. Drinking.
Ain't no bartender here to stop him.
He'll still sleep, but for the first 4 hours of the night, he is going to be drinking heavily.
Fair.
And letting himself get drunk. Take it?
Abso-fucking-lutely.
I mean, yeah, he can stop it at an instant, but that doesn't mean that he remembers it when he's blackout.
Yeah.
Anyways.
So he'll be available for the first and part of second, but he'll not be paying any attention
I
whatsoever.
feel like you're at disadvantage.
Well, I think it's more that he's just not gonna roll.
I'm just not looking.
Yeah.
He could care less right now.
His eyes are closed and he's just like, ugh.
Sure. That covers everyone?
Yep. Oh yeah, time for Perceptive Bro 1 and 2 to really knock this one out of the park.
Yep.
Only missing the other glorious member of our trio,
I forget who that is. Is that K2?
K2.
Yeah, we're all
Hey.
smart.
I've got jack of all trades now.
Oh,
That's
true.
that's
Alright.
true. He's
And
at
then
least a
and
little
then
better.
our trio is down to 2. It's
That's
the
fine.
Lion King all over again.
Look. Eventually, triumvirates must eventually collapse. And
we
when
lost
we
our
do,
Simba.
nah, it's fine. It's fine. Anyways,
I guess Josh just died.
True.
Oh, there he is. Do we roll Perception?
okay.
Oh, 20! Come on, do it, please. Believe.
I mean, I feel like Edward's trying to pay attention and is having a very hard time, so I'm going to roll this at disadvantage.
Ah, no.
Okay.
The beautiful line of numbers.
After what just apparently happened? Yeah, that checks out. It wouldn't have been anyways.
Yeah, it would have been the same.
The streak.
It would have been so funny though, natural 20 at disadvantage.
I
That
know.
would've- I did that yesterday too!
I would have been so sad. It would
I
have
rolled
been
2
perfect.
double nat 20s yesterday.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20. No.
It would have been, yeah.
Any conversation?
Yeah.
What?
I said, yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you just said no. I was like,
Yeah,
we talked about this just an hour before.
I want to be on watch with Edward.
Just
Do I
to
wanna
stare
talk
at
to
him.
Fuck no.
Yeah, just to stare at him menacingly. Like, what the fuck did you do? Fucking no! Anyways.
But yeah, so she'll go sit facing in opposite directions, so we're both looking, covering the most we can.
Yeah.
So before we get to whatever happened back there, sorry for like shoving you out of the way, but thank you for
Fine.
bringing me back.
You're blood drunk. I guess I can't say I'm surprised that would happen. Considering, suddenly losing all of your blood and then suddenly having enough to live would probably make you need a lot. So, thank you for not drinking from me, I guess.
Well, I mean, I feel like twice is bad manners.
Hmm. Maybe.
But I think you might have a bit of a problem.
Yeah. It's a problem that probably needs to be solved before we go to Brand. As much as I hate leaving Zorsha in the lurch.
We'll be passing pretty close to the fields, so...
Yeah.
I mean...
I don't know what happened. Everything went as usual. I didn't feel any impulse, any flare of necrotic magic whenever I finished, but an entire group demolished. Cinder Scott I could care less about, but all the townsfolk too?
I mean, in a way, it's not your fault.
I know.
You were just sort of like a conduit for that.
I know.
But yet maybe just for the time being, we don't mess around too much with the dead.
I'm gonna try to cast Mage Hand to see if that works.
It summons the hand,
Yeah,
turns to ash.
Yeah.
Mage Hand appears.
Okay. So the severance of magic, but it makes sense why the spell I tried to cast on that thing didn't work. It wasn't a... I mean, it was a thing, but it wasn't a creature. It's just a weird effigy.
It was a watermelon. You tried to cast a spell on a watermelon.
I didn't know.
I'm not
Lava
paying
suddenly
attention.
recoiled in horror, and I was like... Mm-hmm.
To be fair, at the time she didn't know it was just a watermelon.
Yeah, it was the prescriptive thing.
Which I highly doubt. I don't think. I think it's a safe bet to say that the ash and the watermelon are not connected.
I doubt it.
So I think we just might have. The only thing I can think of that would do something that odd is whatever we found in the guild back in Stonesbarrow, which is concerning if that is what it is and it's following us.
I mean, you'd think we'd know about it before. It would have probably done something while we were in the Tundra, or in Stone, or in Cardinals, or in the Everholds, or it had many opportunities. I don't know why it would wait until now.
Maybe it just couldn't get to us in those places.
Maybe, I guess.
Or the other option, which would be so absurd, but I'm not counting anything out at this point, is that Tom Eric is pulling the stupidest prank.
I mean, I didn't think about that, but it's possible.
It's a remote possibility, but you know what? I'm not gonna. Uncheck the box.
After the ridiculousness that was animosity and Zorsha apparently being the same person, yeah. At least I assume. I don't know. Touch hands, you're all unconscious. All of a sudden, one of them is gone. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it was they are, you're right. It's the same person, just split from.
Split consciousness created from trauma.
Yeah. And it was not. I could see it. I didn't just like I was in her mind. I saw what happened to her. It was not pretty, or kind, or.
Yeah. So I've been slightly made aware from her, but
I think she probably downplayed whatever it was she told you.
she wasn't very specific.
Mm.
Just the abuse had happened, but I was not aware of any particulars.
Yeah, I can understand why. It's not something that you just share around the campfire amongst friends.
Especially since the person asking is related to your worst enemy.
I don't really think she ever held that against you, but not like you had any relation to the original trauma. Are you ready for that, by the way, whatever we might come across in Brand?
Sorry, someone is in my room real quick.
Dare you interrupt our RP?
I can say I am, but I don't know. I don't know if Alma will be there. I don't know if this is an offshoot of the cult. Obviously, they were sent by her, or maybe some higher up, in order to grab Zorsha. Reindoctrinate into the cult, perhaps. Maybe use as a lure to bring us to them. I don't know, but the more I learn, the more I have to face the growing fact that what I set out here to do, I don't think I can anymore. I
Which was
can't.
save her, right? Or help her?
Yeah. I didn't know how far she was in. I hoped she was just still some lower ranking member, someone who didn't necessarily have much sway, but how much she's done with what she's ordered, what we've seen. I can't just excuse that. It would go against everything I am.
What about the rest of us if we do what we have to do? Because I feel like asking Atramir to do nothing would be
No. That's
impossible.
part of it. I can't expect Atramir to hold his hand. I can't expect Zorsha to either. Both of them have had direct effect from the cult themselves. Atramir's wife dying might have been a byproduct of whatever they did, but it was still an active thing that the cult did. Stabbing her once to kill her would have been merciful. They butchered her. If it all comes down to it, I guess if my family is the last one that she hurts, then That's what has to be done.
Your mother still doesn't know, right?
No.
Well,
I tried. I tried to tell her, but she didn't want to hear it. I know better than to argue with my mother.
It's
A lot of trying to.
It's maybe better. It's a small mercy in that way that you can, even when she's gone, you know, she'll always still remember her as what she was, not what she became.
I guess. I mean, I guess they had more time with Alma than Charles and I did. But 12 years. Alma's 31. Most of Alma's life has been spent in the cult's grasp.
And it's probably definitely for the better. Your mom will only ever remember her one way.
Never expected something like this to happen. I need you to do something for me. He kind of pulls back the sleeve of his shirt. Just kind of holds his arm out. I think I need you to bite me.
Just like the fish flopping mouth again. Of like, what?
Last time death came to me, it was immediately after you bit me.
Oh, okay. I was concerned.
This is
We might
not where
need
you
to-
thought it was going.
We might need to have a meeting, but a conversation needs to be had as soon as possible. I don't know if it'll work or not, but so be it.
Okay, well, at least this time it's not one-sided, so sure.
Yeah. Mom.
I'll sort of look over at Darkalion and I'm like, no, he really doesn't care, okay. And I chomp.
No.
What the
The fuck was that?
That was
Fuck.
the
Darkalion
weirdest-
drinking.
Yeah, that sounded so weird.
I hated every fucking moment of that.
I thought it was the baby throwing up.
Oh god.
And
Josh
now,
was muted.
yeah, Josh was muted.
Oh my god.
Anyways, yeah.
You take
I
1 point of
That was
piercing
not him.
and 1 point of necrotic.
Nice.
I get to heal for 1 hit point.
You're welcome.
And you technically have 1 less of your HP total until you take a long rest, so it doesn't really matter.
Well, you know what? I'll mark it down because who fucking knows?
Real quick, prior.
Oh no, yeah.
Oh, if something happens to you, I'm sorry.
It's okay. What's up?
Please roll me another 19d6.
I'm sorry, what?
What? Okay.
19d6. I don't want to hit enter on this fucking
Do it.
Howard!
58.
Do I take that?
All right. What's 58 plus 19?
58 plus 19 is
67?
77.
No, 77, sorry.
77.
77. Yeah.
77. Yeah, that's what you take.
That's what I take.
Yep.
Do I get to heal for that much?
So that knocks me exactly unconscious.
Really? Did you have
Yeah.
7? Did you have
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, you
Oh no.
bite Edward, and he just goes unconscious.
It just okay.
I like
face plant.
instantly let go. And I just like am holding him for like just a second where I'm like and then I look over at Darkalion and I'm like, help? Help! Fix him! Fix him! Help!
Just
do
stumble
I
over and give you a healing hand?
do I also lose that in max HP? Or is that just straight damage?
Yes. The 19 you do.
Okay.
Because I think that's the part that actually gets reduced.
99. So just 19 damage. Reduction?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
20.
Yeah.
From 20 total from the one that you. Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
god. And here we go. Oh, his HP is gonna be reduced to 77.
Yeah, I was like, I don't have
It's like
to. Oh, yeah. Okay. So
Well, wait, what was the? Because his HP total is reduced by the necrotic damage taken, and the necrotic damage is on the d6s. Unless like the extra 19. If the 19 d6s were part of the piercing damage, is only ever just the one.
No, it's
and then-
definitely
yeah.
necrotic.
Like I can hear.
Yep.
I'll just click on it for you. Ignore.
Okay,
what roll,
so yeah,
but-
it is that. So we'll plus the 1 piercing. Okay, so then yeah, you would get reduced by the 59 then.
Jesus.
Why?
99. Okay, so that's 40.
I think it's because it's necrotic, and I think this god of death is extremely angry.
Yeah, so I guess... Does anything happen in the interim? Well, I guess, first, before, do I get healed by Darkalion?
Yes.
Okay. Does anything happen in the...
In the
6
in the
seconds.
split second you are unconscious, nothing happens.
Okay.
Well, it wouldn't be a split second. He stumbled over to you. So
Yeah,
it
yeah,
would've
yeah,
taken
yeah.
At least, like,
Yeah, I was thinking like
12
around
seconds.
6 seconds, yeah.
It just
Fair,
means
and
as
yeah,
he's unconscious,
seconds,
does
nothing.
anything happen?
Mm.
Does he wake up when Darkalion heals him?
Yes.
Okay.
Darkalion chooses to sober up instantly.
Good call, bro.
Fuck.
I feel like the moment alone was sobering. Like I feel like
Yeah. Just looks over to Briar holding Edward, and like the raw emotion of just help.
yeah, I'm like holding Edward in my arms, like the dramatic like movie like
Yeah.
sort of, thing where I'm just like holding on to him and he's like falling back.
Darkalion just looks at you and like, I thought we were past this.
Briar's just like, my god, she's covered in so much blood. And-
I mean, is she?
well, no, not from you. From just everything else. Because remember, I'm still bloody
Yeah.
from everything
Correct.
before.
Correct.
And
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
it really isn't a pretty picture Darkalion's looking at you.
It's. I asked her to do it.
Are you okay?
No.
What happened?
I don't know.
Briar's like still holding you. She's like afraid of like letting you
Yeah.
go, as if you're gonna just blow away in the wind, like turn to ash. And just, oof.
I'd heal you up a little bit more, but I can only do it one more time, and I'm saving that just in case.
Can you fix yourself?
It's such a weird question to ask because mechanically, yes, but is there anything I can do with my doctoring abilities that would fix all the pain I'm in?
Nope.
Okay. I guess follow-up question. How do I feel?
Besides for being drained,
Pain.
Right.
Definitely pain.
Follow-up to the follow-up question. Does he look any different? Like, does he look more frail as he now has a significantly smaller life total and he's like took a walloping?
Yeah, if it were possible, he would be more pale.
He's like
Yeah,
translucent.
Fair. Edward is already death pale.
Edward,
We're like-
Edward can't get any whiter.
He really can't. Like albinism, but losing blood doesn't cause that.
I feel like now you're more towards like the grayscale side of things.
Yeah. Yeah, more gray than white. Oh.
Maybe don't move.
Mm. Fine.
I'm just going to like very gently lay him down. Very gently.
Oh, Darkalion will take him and hold him for you.
No, I just like I imagine he's gonna have to sleep eventually, and I don't think he wants to sleep in either of our arms. So I will just lay him down. But I'm gonna like always constantly be like holding some part of him.
This confirms the theory, yeah. This is something that needs to happen before we go to Brand.
Well, last time it happened in your sleep, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Last time you bit me, I wasn't suddenly...
True, but we've sort of met all the other factors, so...
We'll see. Yeah.
Try and get some sleep, I guess.
Yeah. Just kind of collapse back. Probably damn near immediately just out.
I just look up at Darkalion as Edward falls asleep, and I'm just like... It wasn't on purpose. I didn't... It was not even an accident. It wasn't me.
What happened?
We were just talking, and then we were sort of going on theory about how he could maybe get back into communicating with his whatever it was that talked to him last time.
With his whatever it was.
We don't really know exactly.
Yeah.
And so he asked me to bite him again, because that's sort of what was a trigger last time. So, I mean, I did it. He was fine. And then, did I feel anything different, Josh, or no? It was just like, cool,
Nope.
biting a person and some blood.
Yeah, it was just, gentle bite, and then he's just, like, pale gray.
Yeah, it was like the very dramatic movie passing out from a vampire bite.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Gentle nibble to like the forearm, and then just gone.
And then next thing I knew, he literally passed out. And that's never that's never I've never even heard of that. I mean, obviously, if someone's really weak or near death or something, then it's it's possible, but not. He was fine, and now he's
Not fine.
And now he's points to Edward.
Yeah, well, she's just like holding on to you still, like she just has like an arm holding, like her arm, hand, like holding your hand basically. She's like literally afraid you're going to blow away, and turn to ash and just disappear. So
God, right?
He's like, this is too much.
I can't handle this. Darkest dungeon stress mechanic.
and then and now here we are.
Maybe let's not do that again, without somebody else ready to go, just in case.
Well, I mean, I'm just not going to do it again. Period. Ever.
Yeah, that would be good.
I'd like to say never, ever, and and specifically Edward. I'll have to make that clear. But
Wise.
Yeah, you can bite me. Just leave him be.
I mean, I didn't even need the food. It like obviously that wasn't even. He asked me to do it, and it was more like science than anything, really.
Well, in case, and I'm hoping there isn't another in case, but just in case, next time let's take a few more precautions, like let's make sure everybody's around, or something, just in case something like this or worse would happen. I'm not saying it would, but just in case.
Farrah just kind of like nods, she doesn't say anything.
She almost feels worse about this than the first time it happened.
Well, the first time was just like, oh no, my bad. I was just really hungry, and you were right there.
Yeah.
And also, he didn't like die.
Yeah. This time was like, okay, what's the worst that can happen? Oh fuck! Oh god!
No,
Oh fuck! Oh no!
I think it didn't help that Edward volunteered it, and she's just like, okay, and then everything went south really fast. Now she feels real bad.
Yeah, because like the first time, that was bad, but it wasn't a oh god, you almost died bad.
Yeah, cool. Cool. I guess I'll spend the rest of my watch split between looking at Edward and looking around.
I'll keep an eye out too, but he'll start slowly drinking again. Not getting shit faced, but definitely taking the edge off.
I'm drunk. Oh fuck. Okay, I'll drink a little more so I'm not shit faced. But fuck, I need a drink now.
I mean, he really does.
Yeah.
Make a what? I'm sorry.
Perception check.
Now that you're no
From
longer
me? Oh.
blasted.
Okie dokie. The rest of your watch goes off with no issues.
I asked Arcalian to wake the others up, as I refuse to let go of Edward.
That's fine.
I fall asleep holding Edward's hand.
I will wake the next shift.
She's just asleep, like sitting up, leaning against like a rock or something.
Yeah, pretty much.
Or I guess like maybe one of the horses that are also sleeping.
Yeah, whoever wakes up for second watch looks, and Edward somehow looks worse off than when you left when you went to sleep.
I mean, Edward didn't look that bad, all things considered, because he had most of his HP and all that. It's just now he looks significantly closer to death. he looks like someone put a straw in him and sucked out about 60% of the water.
So when Reelan wakes up for second watch, he looks over, he sees the two of them. He doesn't say anything, but there's a quiet fury inside of him.
He is angered for his boyfriend that doesn't know he's his boyfriend.
Just about to say that.
Yeah. Secret love. Secret love.
Secret lovers.
Yeah.
Yes!
Thank you. I wanted someone to catch it.
Can Mike and I both get inspiration for that?
No.
Okay.
If one of you had done it, definitely. But since you both did it, fuck you.
I will give Mike a crisp high five, and that is all.
You get my approval on that one, so.
That's even better than inspiration.
I know.
I got approval of friendship, Krista.
Boom.
Okay, I'm done.
Alright, perception checks from second watch, please.
Alright. Turn off the advantage. Yes, that's accurate.
Once again, Reelin can see every mote of dust.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, I
Which
can
is good.
identify different atoms in the air.
Did you just say which is good? Don't say that.
No, definitely didn't say that.
I totally think
So
it's
Reelin,
good.
He sees the watermelon slowly rolling towards us.
Reelin, you see in your camp, since you are still close to the city, there is a lot of ash that is kind of gathered around the camp. It's at first nothing, and as you look closer, you see a shape in the ash. It looks
What is
more. It looks more like a hooded figure,
Oh,
just kind of floating there, right over Edward.
oh no.
Hmm.
I
What seems to be the concern there?
do. I just kind of like slowly point at Edward, just kind of gesture over top of him vaguely. I was like, "Do you see that thing there? Over to the
Once he-
top of him."
Once he points it out, what the fuck?
It's a cloud of ash.
Just
Seems to be kind of all over the camp.
a weird cloud of ash.
Oh no, I don't. I don't think that's what it is. I say as I knock my bow. So I stand up and get into a firing position, and it's like, does it seem to notice me? Does it seem to care at all?
If it does notice you, it doesn't care.
I fire at it, as long as I'm not taking the risk of hitting anything else on accident.
Yeah, not really. You fire at it, and the arrow just goes clear through it and off, far away.
What on this plane of existence is this?
It's just ash.
Hmm.
Raylan doesn't say anything, but he spends a long moment standing and staring at it before he quietly sits back down. I think there may be something wrong with Edward.
I mean, there's a lot wrong with Edward.
More than normal. God damn it!
And,
I'm gonna. I walk over to Edward.
and I say that with all of the nicest intentions. He's great. There's a lot wrong.
Jameer's like, no one should be that pale. And I grew up underground.
I'm going over to him. I'm take a look. There's some shit's going down.
Again, look like I lost about 60% of my water weight.
So as I
Alright, yeah, you
approach,
go over to him.
yeah. As I approach, does this thing again? Does like as I get closer to him, like does it pay me any mind? Does it seem to be looking at him and Briar, just him? Is it just floating over top of him, not looking at him?
It's just kind of floating over the top of him right now.
And I assume even when I'm close, like I can't necessarily make out a face, right?
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna, more out of curiosity, well, half curiosity, half concern. Rieland's gonna just quickly like put his hand on Edward's shoulder and just do a quick cure wounds. Because he doesn't know what's wrong with him. He looks hurt in some way. I want to see if it does anything, if it helps, if it doesn't help. I just want to try and discern what's wrong.
Somehow kill him. No.
Don't kill Justin.
Yeah, I mean, if you have health points to regenerate, I guess you heal 5.
I do. I'm down to 40. I'm not that low. This would have happened a few more levels ago. It might have killed me. His condition improves slightly.
While I'm over here, and I'm not the best at these things, but I'm going to make a medicine check just to see if I can, just so that Reeland can discern whether or not this is like a physical thing that happened to him, or if it's more of like a magical thing.
It seems to be a physical reaction to something magical.
Physical reaction to something. Well, okay. That tells me more than I knew a second ago. So,
I mean,
well, if anything...
I would also argue that the bite mark on his wrist is pretty clearly visible, considering Reeland's ungodly perception. And also, it probably wasn't covered anyways. But even then.
Yeah.
Well, I never told him
no.
what happened, so.
What was
Okay,
that, Joe?
I hope so, because otherwise a bunch of very bad connections are about to be made.
I was gonna say, Reeland and Briar's relationship that was slowly on the upswing tanks right back.
Briar wakes up to an arrow in both hands. What have you done? How dare you assault my boyfriend? What?
It would have been the first thing that Darkalion would have told both of you guys when you got up.
I figured.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah, if nothing else, since those two can't seem to see it, and I think with the context clues I've been given, I can at least discern that whatever's wrong with Edward, this thing floating over top of him, is responsible. Even if these two don't see it, I'm sure Edward's cognizant of it, so I will speak to him about it at a later time. So other than that, knowing that at least, hopefully, he's not going to die between now and sunup, I'm going to go back over to the fire. Sit down with the other two.
Yeah, that's when it turns out that I've inherited sunlight hypersensitivity.
Oh, no.
All right.
These are strange times, my friends.
That's putting it mildly.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Josh, could you put us back to the map, please?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Well, map.
Thanks.
All right. That's all that happens on second watch. Third watch.
Third watch. Have to make sure I'm hitting right buttons. Oh,
Darkalion hits you guys with the Spark Notes events of what happened.
I mean, I think
Darkalion's out.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
You would have gone out halfway through. I mean, both Breland and Atrim, either Breland or Atrimir could.
Did Nestor die?
I don't know.
I'm here. I was muted.
Oh.
There's honestly not much that Atchimir can do. He's a man of the sword.
I forgot who I was on watch with. Never mind. Don't mind me.
That's fine.
Ooh, that's okay.
Okay. Any conversation?
No.
I'm good.
Okie dokie. And your watch goes on with no issues. You all wake up in the morning, closer to the afternoon, and you gain the benefits of a long rest. All of you.
Yay.
Do I get
And when
my...
your health returns to normal.
Okay.
Thank God. Oh my God.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was so nervous. I was like,
yeah.
no.
Well, I was worried that it was going to be like, you get 10 more back, and it was going to be like an
Yeah.
incremental thing.
Yeah, I was like, oh God, here we go. Or he's gonna be like, you lose 10 more. Like, we're on like a
I was
fucking
really hoping it
clock.
wouldn't...
Oh, no.
I was really hoping it wouldn't be going down, but going... slowly going up. Yeah, just kind of wake up, slowly pull himself up as... While he's still back to normal health, he still hurts. There's still much pain. God.
Bro, like slowly let go of your hand.
Yeah, I figured by this point he's gone back to looking more or less normal. Might still be a little pale. Or a little gray, rather.
Yeah, more gray.
A little
Yeah.
pale to her.
How you feeling, buddy?
Like I just got trampled by a stampede of horses.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's very specific.
All of my body hurts right now, Atrimir. I don't know how else to describe it.
That's fair.
So, we're going to have to take a detour.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's immediately obvious that Death has gone from minorly annoyed with me to rather fucking annoyed, rather fucking upset, considering. Just kind of gestures broadly towards the sunlit town of Nigel's Point that is now just devoid of people.
Yeah.
Quick question, DM. Has the
Yes.
is the ash still all around the camp?
Yeah.
Does Reeland still see the thing?
Let's say, yeah. Do I still
No.
see the specter?
No. Okay.
Okay. Well, regardless, I will bring that to Edward's attention.
Yeah, that checks out. Considering last time I had an encounter with the entity, it was after Briar had bit me. So I asked her to do so again to maybe induce a similar state, and this time there was severe backlash. I'm not entirely sure why, what has caused it, other than the ire of Death themselves, so... The last thing I want to do is have to try to bring one of you back again and annihilate the entirety of Brand.
Nope, not a good idea.
I don't like leaving Zorsha in the lurch like this. I don't know what the cult is doing, and every moment that we spend doing other things is another moment that any manner of terrible things could be happening to her, but
You'd also prefer to not.
we
Yeah.
can't risk that next time maybe this flare of necrosis affects all of you as well.
Mm-hmm.
Thankfully, we don't have to go to Raven directly, so we don't have to deal with Corbin. Although that would be easier. We'd spend less travel time, at least.
Mm-hmm.
I could... It's a recent thing I've picked up, but I managed to figure out some way to transport a decent quantity of people long distances.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if the horses would fare well in the fields of the dead, to be quite honest, so...
That's fair.
I'm assuming Ned's point there's enough, like, wild grass and such that, like, the horses could just graze.
Yeah.
It's an idea. We would probably have to deal with Corbin in that case.
Briar's just like rubbing her temple.
Why are you so hesitant to go back, Briar?
I don't want to talk about it. Look, I'll deal. It's fine. We have to deal with. It's fine. I'll figure it out. He can go.
Do you have anything that you've taken from Raverin that's of importance to you in the last 6 months or so? It helps with the teleportation. If I don't have something to focus, it can go awry.
Let me think.
I mean, maybe one of the Hellhound statues would work? If they were Corbin's.
Were they his specifically? I can't remember.
You weren't told.
I wasn't told. Yeah, he just said he wanted them,
Mm.
but I don't think he ever really completely specified. Wait, do I even know that you have the second one? I know I have one, but I don't know if you ever told me you got that second one from...
Where did I get that from? Didn't I just have it?
It was the castle, I think, and then we found it... I don't fucking remember how you got it, but...
If I remember correctly, I just out of nowhere found it. I swear it was like just in my pocket.
Yeah, it appeared in your pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah, you say one of, and Briar sort of gives you a look like, you mean the one?
Just gonna reach into my pack and pull out the second one. I swear I thought I told you about this. I'm sorry.
I mean, a lot's happened. I really can't. I can't blame you.
Yeah.
If you were planning on keeping it from me forever, then maybe I'd be a little bit upset, but...
No, I thought I told you, and I guess I didn't.
I mean, I don't specifically know that these belong to Corbin per se, or even if they're originally from Raverin, so I don't know if they'd be the best, you know... But I mean, and she'll sort of like hold out her glaive, like, he gave me this is from there, he had it for a very long time.
That'll probably work, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I haven't used this spell before, so I'm not entirely certain of its effects. You're all gonna have to gather pretty close.
Just in case, I'm gonna whatever
If
the
you
fuck
have
is planned, put the echo away.
Also, if you have anything with that are with the horses specifically, make sure you take all personal belongings.
Well, it's a good thing I don't carry anything on them.
Keep all personal belongings inside
Yeah.
the ride at all times.
Inside the teleportation circle at all times. Please take note of all emergency exits. They are nowhere.
Gotta. I guess. Does Briar give him the glaive entirely, or just holds it out to him?
I technically now also have a halberd, so I will let him have the glyph.
Okay.
Probably
Yeah,
will finally actually pass it over to her now that
Yeah,
she
that's
is
true.
herself.
Yeah.
I guess in the hesitation of me wanting to hand over the glaive, you sort of stick out a halberd, and she's like, "Okay, I'll trade a big stick for a big stick."
It's kind of like she's just handing it off, and Rava, she's hesitant. Rava hands her the
Oh, yeah!
helmet, and she's just, ooh, pretty, and just
Yeah.
completely ignored.
Stick for stick.
Yeah, I suppose using attempting to use the glaive as an associated object for teleport. Yeah, we're all gonna attempt to teleport to Raverin.
Okay.
I'll throw the spell up, and you can tell me if I need to roll or not. I really hate that the table for that, when you throw it in the fucking... It's so gross.
Ew,
So-
yeah. Area
What
part,
the
that little the fucking random gibberish code in the middle.
Yeah, it's just the way it's formatted.
Yeah.
It looks so rough. It looks so
It's-
much nicer when you look at it
Yeah, it's icky.
elsewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Associated object just takes you there, so.
Correct. It was just I didn't know if you would count it as that or not, but
I mean, so it's associated to somebody.
yeah. I was like that.
We transport 2 feet to the left. Fuck.
yeah. No. Briar doesn't move. The rest of us just teleport around her. Yeah. So. Yeah. I guess for flavor, kind of as the teleport goes off, there's just a gust of cold wind that just kind of slides up everyone's back as via teleportation we are kind of shunted through a dark plane filled with just floating bones and pieces of dead beings, some humanoid, some not.
Is there any
Strangely
screaming?
ostriches?
There might be a rather significant amount of ostriches. Yes, this is not a good vacation spot.
Is there
What the fuck?
is there any screaming involved?
Only if you choose to.
Okay, so this plane doesn't scream at us when we teleport through.
Correct. Yeah, it's about 6 seconds of travel, just enough to process what the fuck is going on, and I guess I don't specifically know where in Raven we would appear. If it's in front of Corbin's Manor, in Corbin's Manor, I leave that up.
Weapon closet.
Yeah, the armory.
We would appear in the armory of Stormview Estate.
Yeah. there's just a small alarm bell, and
Uh,
Corbin just peeks his head in. What the fuck are you guys doing?
Maybe could have sent him a
As
message. let him
you
know we were
guys
coming.
are floating through this temporary abyss, each one of you is just grabbed by a hand and pulled back through reality.
Yeet.
You are just gently placed inside the foyer of Stormview Estate.
Damn.
What the fuck?
Those are super funny.
Yeah, just and just the hands rescind the the portal closes and just, don't like that.
Yeah. All of us give a little like shiver of heebie-jeebies, like
yeah. Maybe I should have. That was written in Draconic, and the Draconic ones are usually the ones that are weird. I'm sorry. But it worked. This is yours.
I feel like I should
and the glaive back to Briar.
I feel like at this point, if I expect anything other than darkness, death, and whatever the fuck that was with you, it's clear.
I mean, this one was written in Draconic.
As you say that, Atramir, as you say that, you just hear a voice behind you. Somebody say death.
Just kind of slowly turn around, expecting to see Corbin.
Corbin's sitting in a random chair. Just.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah, Robert will just kind of like peek around Atramir and just wave at him. Hello.
Briar's pretending that he's just not there.
Robert will let her live in her delusion for a bit.
just turn around and be like, "Hi."
Well,
how are we doing?
Salutations.
I guess it's good you're here. That kind of obvious me having to look for you. So there's no easy way to say this, but Death is mad at me, and they're apparently in the fields of the dead. Do you know anything about this individual, or am I just gonna have to go in there and find out for myself?
He doesn't say anything. He's just staring at Briar, back of her head.
I picture the only reaction is just like a slight eyebrow raise.
Briar's just sort of like picking at like dirt under her finger, like actually probably like dried blood like under her fingernail with her other fingernails, just like, I'm not here.
I don't acknowledge him. He won't acknowledge me.
He's like a T-Rex if I don't move.
His vision is based on movement.
He stands up and just walks over and stands right behind Briar. And just like turns and looks over at you, Edward, just like, good luck with that. And he just takes Briar, and a cocoon just wraps around the two of them, and they're gone.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Alex kind of like stares where they were for a second, and then like looks at her. It's like, well, apparently she's gonna go have a talk with her dad. We should go so you can have your meeting.
I feel like we might want everyone present. I think it can
How long
wait.
will that meeting happen, though? Like, her meeting. Like, that is...
Well, considering Corbin is about the only individual who I've seen Briar actually have a fair amount of emotion towards, even though it was only once, I don't imagine it'll be that long. Especially if he is basically her father. Also, I got the answer I got the answer I was expecting out of that. That makes sense.
The good luck with that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. I kind of figured. Anyways. just kind of sit down on another chair.
Okay.
Just wait.
Excuse me.
How dare you?
Okay.
I guess if nobody else wants to do anything, we can move over.
Yeah. Yeah, so prior, you within a mere second, you appear in Corbin's office, seated across from him. He's already pouring a glass of wine.
I just figured he had one already.
He's refilling his glass of wine.
No, the glass of wine is already full. He just sets it down, pulls another one out, starts pouring it in. Oh shit! Oh well, 2 glasses for me.
He keeps a readied glass of wine in every room.
He's a millennia-old vampire. Taste means nothing anymore.
Briar just stares at him.
He finishes pouring the glass and just slides it over to you. And then takes out another glass and sets it in front of him. And begins pouring.
I was expecting already full.
Reach out and take it.
And as that one finishes, he slides it over to you and takes out another glass and begins filling it.
She just keeps going.
And another one. And another
one.
DJ
And after the third one, he slides it over to you, and then he puts the wine away and takes out another one from the other side, already full, and starts drinking from it.
Ah, yeah!
Yeah.
On the third one, she doesn't, like, chug this one as fast. She'll...
Chugs 2, starts sipping the third.
Yeah, the third one is a sipper. But she still won't say anything.
He doesn't either. You guys just keep staring at each other for a few minutes.
In the hopes of distraction, she'll, after a while, reach into her bag and pull out the sack of coin that she got from... Oh no, I forgot his name. Ryan, help me out. What's your homie's name again?
Chaucer?
Yeah, from Chaucer. And sort of like throw it on the table.
He doesn't break eye contact, grabs it, opens up a desk drawer, drops it in, and closes it.
You're supposed to take what you want and send the rest of it as, and I quote, tiny fucks to the college.
He opens the drawer back up, takes out a dagger, sets it on the table.
Charles gives it a look like, okay.
He looks down at it. Ah, shit. He goes back into the drawer, puts the dagger back, takes the coin pouch out, and sets it back in front of him.
Pulls the dagger out, stabs the coin pouch. There we go.
She tries not to, like, let it show, but there's, like, the briefest flash of, like, oh, thank the gods. Like, I'll also take out... She'll take out the other two. She'll take out 2 of the only 2 she has, the 2 Bloodhound statues, and sort of slide them forward and be like, I haven't found number 3 yet, but...
Well, number 3 was already recovered.
Oh, right. That was... Wait, that wasn't one of them in the vault at the church in Brand? Was that it?
That was the one, yes.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, that was more Tori, but it was me remembering. I was like, wait a second. Oh, well then I slide him the 2.
He just lets him sit there. Just kind of like moves them off to the side a little bit.
He wants to know if you found the other.
I know, I'm out of things to distract him with. Oh, wait, no, I have one more. She'll sort of like tap the side of her glass and ask him. I found traces of, well, not traces, but, well, I guess traces of her presence. Nemia. She was in or not in Raven, she was in Stonesboro with Ram. Sure you know. What was she doing there? Why did I say ram? It's ran. Why the fuck do I have it spelled with an M?
I was wondering that
What
too.
the fuck? I
was
read
like,
it again. I was looking at it and I'm like, who the fuck's Ram? That's not his name. Look, M and N are next to each other on the keyboard. Ran. What was she doing with Ran?
Reconnaissance.
I figured that much. Why him specifically?
Easy to hide under the nose of people that are important if you work for them.
What about him were you interested in? Had enough dealings with him that I'd like to know.
Nothing, he's an uninteresting fuck.
Sort of like
I just
shrugs,
wanted
like,
to know-
yeah.
I just wanted to know the deals he was pulling and where his money was coming from.
Where does his money come from?
Everywhere.
Sort of nods. She like finishes off her wine really fast, puts the glass down. She's like, well, got things to do. Tries to get up and leave.
Yeah, he doesn't stop you from getting up.
Let me guess, the door don't open.
Oh, the door opens.
Oh no.
To hell.
This is hell. I try and keep leaving.
Okay. You open the door and walk out into the hallway. You walk down the hallway and open the door at the end of the hall that goes to the staircase, and
And
you open the door and there's Corbin sitting at his desk on the other
Yeah.
side.
I'm trapped in a loop.
He just looks up at you and goes, "Oh, you're here. Please have a seat."
Opens the door and just like slams it shut. I don't have time for this.
We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
I don't have a car, I have a horse. Wait, I don't even have a horse anymore. Shit.
Not right now.
Just like sigh. She's like, can we do this at another time? I actually have something important to go take care of.
We had a deal.
I didn't mean to come back here this soon, okay?
Well, the timing was irrelevant.
I feel like the timing was sort of relevant.
Well, the timing is always relevant. The deal was, the next time you came back, which, by definition, was about 4 minutes, 32 seconds ago.
Rolls her eyes. Smartass.
So, out of curiosity, child,
Oh, son of a bitch.
have you, in the endless possibilities of time and space, found love? Or do you owe me money?
She gives him a look and she's like, hold on now. You said happiness.
Oh, you're right, I did. At least you're
You-
paying attention.
You want to get specific, so will I.
At least you remembered.
Of course I remembered. It's the whole reason I never came home or wasn't allowed to.
You were always allowed to.
Not without worrying about this, as she just gestures between them to empty space.
You wouldn't be so worried if you just do what I asked.
I'm trying to do what you asked. It's not so easy, okay? It's not like you just step out the door and walk outside and say, hey, someone point me in the direction of happy.
Oh, now if they were smart, they'd point you to Quispimus. Lots of happy fucks down there.
I made it as far as Cardinals. So, sorry, I didn't make it that far
Ooh,
south.
so close.
Also, if Quispimus is anything like Kitty Vidi, no thank you.
No, it's actually the exact opposite.
She just like ponders that one for a minute, like, what? Okay.
Oh, tall people in Kitty Vidi. There isn't in Quispimus.
Okay, it's not what I... Alright, sure. I'll take your word for it. Look, I tried, okay? Or I guess I'm trying. It's not that simple. And like I said, I only planned to come back here once I had fulfilled your stupid goal, but... We have some god of death we need to go interact with in the stupid fields of the dead, which... Really apt name, but... And we had to do it quickly, so, you know, here I am. But can we just pretend that, you know, just put a pin in it? Sort of... Next time? No takebacks?
Ask
100%?
for an extension. It worked all the time in college.
Share K2 in my
Ask
mind.
for a raise.
We just pretend
Alright.
I wasn't here.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. They've already smelled you. They know you're here.
Do I know who he's referring to when he says they?
Your brothers and sisters.
Gotcha. Wait, you didn't tell other people what you sent me out with, did you?
Why would I do that?
She just gives him a look like, why wouldn't you?
That would ruin the fun. Because then they'd try to help you, and...
Oh, I'm sure they'd be of great help.
No, I had the exact opposite. That was the joke.
You haven't gotten better at those.
No, I haven't.
Wait, who's even here? I
Either
thought you
way.
sent the twins and... I thought they're supposed to be meeting. Me and Brand, unless you... just the others.
You are aware that there's more than 3 of them, right?
Yes, I know that
Not
there's
that you
more
pay
than
any of
3
them attention.
I
but-
do pay them... What are you talking about?
You didn't even say hi to them the last time you were here.
I was busy! Like I am now! Next time can be a joyful family reunion.
If you insist.
Gives him like a skeptical look, like, is he really about to just let me leave?
All right. I will honor your proposal.
She
But-
waits for the other shoe to drop.
Double or nothing next time I see you.
You need two happy.
Double the happiness.
Happy
I-
squared.
Am I supposed to even remotely understand what you mean by double or nothing on happy?
No.
Are you going to tell me?
I don't expect you to fulfill the first part. So it's mostly just the money.
Oh! Wait, how much did he leave me with again?
200?
Oh,
have
I
more
have
than
that!
I give you
have the money.
2,000.
Yeah, no, we're good. She reaches into
You
her...
could settle up right now if
Wait,
you wanted.
this whole thing was over 200 gold?
No, it was
200
200
gold.
It's 200 gold and finding happiness.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It was both. But if it goes up to double or nothing, I don't know how I double the happy, but I guess it's double the money. I don't know if you meant double the happy as well.
Mike, it's all about her vampiric pride. Don't you know vampires are like Saiyans?
Go over to the desk and just start reaching in and just pulling out until she gets 200 gold on the table.
Just takes it and scoops it into a pouch.
I thought you were going to say into the drawer.
Every coin hits the dagger.
There. So double the happy,
I don't know why you
guess.
fought me on that. Well, you've paid back your debt. It's done.
You told me I had to bring you back both.
Well, it was one or the other. You either find happiness or you owe me the money. You could have kept the money if you would have found happiness.
There's a lot of things going on right now in that head.
So it was all just for money. Okay, great.
You're not here, K2. Shut up. Wait.
This isn't K2. This is Mike. I have goals based on your happiness.
Those aren't now suddenly irrelevant, though.
Yeah, but it's less pressing now.
You told me I would have been back so much sooner if I only needed... You told me I needed both.
Oh, you remember me telling you both. It
Yeah.
was one or the other. You asked for money. I gave you the money. Under the condition that either you found happiness or brought the money back. You have brought the money back. Therefore, that's it. Now, if you want to make a new deal, we can.
You're just... No.
This is great.
Just like grabs the... like pinches it like the bridge of her nose. Just like... Okay, breathe in. Breathe out.
Breathe in, breathe out.
Do you have anything else you need from me while I'm still here?
You mean we weren't just having a nice moment together?
Your view on nice moments together really does need some work.
We had wine! You drank most of it right away. But still, this was a nice bonding experience. I'm glad we could do this.
Like, turns and heads for the door. Stops, turns around. Because, goddammit, curiosity will forever get the better of me. If I've given you your money back, and I don't owe you anything, what would a new deal even be?
What would you like it to be? I can give you more money and send you to find obscure things in the world.
I don't need money anymore.
Under the promise that, well, guess we're out of luck then. You should restock from the storage before you leave. You're not you when you're hungry.
Have a Snickers.
That's an understatement. Oh. Right. She, like, walks back over, sort of, like, kneels down in front of him on, like, both knees, not like the knight's pose, but, like, I've made some mistakes while away from home. Choices that have gone against what you taught us and how we're supposed to be.
What were your mistakes?
Well, I fed on and killed an innocent man in Kitividi. And also on the necromancer downstairs. I didn't kill him, clearly. But I did it without his permission.
How do you attempt to atone for your misdeeds?
If I said I would she's like thinking of like all the possible punishments that she could get for this, like none of which are appealing in this moment. Find happiness.
And for the other?
Find it twice.
I know you're making a joke, Briar, but this is a very serious matter. And inside of this serious manner, we have rules. That one's on me.
It's like, God damn it. She's like doing her best not to laugh at that one. She's like, that was such a terrible joke. No.
That was such a terrible joke. If I laugh at this, he's gonna do them more.
Yeah, the curse.
I have to train my vampire father to not make shitty jokes.
You pick the punishment for the other one. I can't. I just...
Which one am I punishing you for?
I don't know. I'd say finding happiness covers the dead guy. Sorry. May his soul rest in peace.
I prefer it didn't.
You prefer his soul didn't rest in peace, or you prefer that finding happiness didn't cover his soul?
Alright, well, which of our usual punishments would you prefer?
How many of the others are here?
Well, we're only down 3, so that leaves 9.
I mean, I guess that makes enough for a... What did I call it as a kid? I say kid, I wasn't that young, but... Oh yes, the fun name. The Circle of Repentance.
That would be enough.
Fine.
This is either
So,
very
your punishment for feeding on somebody you call a friend, especially, we'll be serving food at the homeless shelter.
Ah! I have to do that now.
Lunchtime.
Fine.
But they need to eat too. I'd say every day for a week should make up.
Is it possible to delay this?
Double or nothing.
If I delay it, I have to do 2 weeks at the homeless shelter?
Yes.
Oh. Fine.
Have fun out there. Great seeing you. Let's not do this again sometime. I don't like punishing you.
This hurts me more than it hurts you.
So just so I'm clear, so I don't make the same mistake again of misunderstanding or mishearing what you told me. 2 weeks at the homeless shelter whenever I make it back and have the time.
Well, that end caveat was not there.
Well, I need to have the time to do it if I'm going to do 2 weeks there. It's sort of implied.
These people have given up their homes for you. And you won't give up 2 weeks of your time.
I will give up 2 weeks of my time when I have it.
Everybody has 2 weeks. Find it.
And then happiness, right? That hasn't changed at all.
Well, it did change, and then you kind of claimed that one back. But yes. Happiness.
Okay.
Then the door just opens.
She gets up. Before she leaves, though, she will reach down and give him a hug.
He hugs you back.
Seriously, get better jokes. I don't understand how you've been alive for this long and are still this terrible at them.
Well, there are a few things that vampires suck at.
She just lets go of the hug.
And
And backs up, and she's just like, you had to ruin it. It was... Oh, I guess I have one more question before I go. Do we happen to have, and she gestures to, well, she probably still looks really bloody, anything better than this? I'm really tired of getting my ass beat. I am bruised in places.
Look, if you're getting spanked, what you do in your free time, I don't want to know about it.
You know what I mean.
I do, but there's so many casualties going on with that outfit that I can't begin to decide which one you're referring to.
I meant the armor. You can ignore the rest.
Not the clothes? Oh, fine.
I mean, if there's clothes you want to give me too, I guess actually I probably should change. This is starting to smell.
And you look terrible.
Gee, thanks.
You're bringing down the mood in here with your dark colors in here.
Oh yes, all the blood really does put a damper on this place.
Not the blood so much. It's mostly just you need a little more
color.
Pizzazz.
We can't all dress like you all the time, okay?
You can. You just choose not to.
So, anything?
I'm trying a new color today, by the way. Does the sky blue fit?
Yes, it brings out your complexion.
I didn't want to go too dark.
You never do.
It's true.
Is Corbin just a man who wears like the brightest colors possible?
He's got like paisley and shit. Oh yeah, this guy is. He's a fashionista.
I'd say... Maybe you should try the sky blue.
Sure, I'll try the sky blue.
There's an outfit on your bed.
She'll give him the bow. and then leave. And go to my room.
Alright.
Which sounds so funny.
Yeah, sure
Go to
enough.
your room.
Now! Go in there anyway, not because you told me to.
Go to your room. No. Wait. Yes, but
Yeah, sure enough, you go to your room and in there on the bed is a new sky blue outfit. Just the clothes, no armor.
Yay. So I had to put the dirty fucking scale mail back on top of the sky blue. Nice, this is a look. Well, then I change my clothes and then head back downstairs.
So you guys wait for probably 15 minutes,
Yeah.
and then Briar appears wearing sky blue clothing underneath her bloodied armor.
What the fuck?
Just holds up a hand, like, do not say a
There's-
word.
It's just that scene
okay,
from
sure.
She's All That where she's coming down the stairs.
Totally not a transformation in a good way. I guess there'd be less blood on her face too, but yeah, clean that up a little bit and on the neck and everything. But yeah,
That's a fashion choice.
can you guess who made it?
Yeah.
I need
I'm
to
so
make.
proud of it.
Yep.
You know, what are parental figures for if not embarrassing their children?
It's embarrassing.
He just turns and walks to the storeroom. He's leaving Corbin with everyone else.
He is seated up on his balcony in his chair.
Wait, he's above us?
Yeah, he's on the balcony.
Okay.
He's gotta look down upon all of you subjects.
Oh, like the balcony at the top of the stairs. Okay. I
Yeah.
got like a viewing balcony. Like he has just like
No.
a throne overlooking like the where we were sitting. Like what the
Yeah.
fuck?
No, it's just
You
a
gotta-
chair that he has seated up at the top of the balcony.
Got
He just
it.
has an entire balcony only accessible by a ladder that he sits in.
Exclusively that looks on the foyer.
Alright, you go to the storage room. Assuming you restock on your blood supply.
Yes, except this time I go for 2 buns.
Why?
Yeah.
Stress eating's a bitch.
Not only that, I do not know how long I'm going to be gone for this time, so...
Yeah, fair.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Edward alone is a source of stress that's not ending.
But he's also a source of blood.
Also, kind of an ending at this point. Is there any-
No.
Do we have any... Is there anything new?
No.
Damn. She is gonna take a quick detour to sort of like the armory room in this estate, just to see if there's either new scale mail she can get or better than scale mail she can get. Cause this shit's bloody.
Not to
You
mention you
you
wanted to
do
play.
find that the armory does have a set of breastplate.
But it's too big. It's fit for a halfling.
Yeah, Yes.
No. Simultaneously.
Yeah, it's too big and fit for halfling. That is a big halfling.
It's a Goliath-sized halfling.
Look. It's just a halfling that's as wide as he is tall. We call him Orbo.
I will ditch my bloody scale mail and I will put on the breastplate.
All right. Yeah. As you go to put the breastplate on over your head, you see a tag.
Ugh. God damn it.
Like a price tag or like a name tag?
Like a price tag.
Oh my god.
What did he put on this?
As you look at it, the price is crossed out, and it just says, "You're welcome."
Aww.
And here-
Yay.
And here I thought I was going to say the power of friendship.
It actually says, "The power of Christ compels you."
The power of Christ compels you, and Briar just disintegrates.
She will
In
put it on.
Breed flame.
Who the hell is Christ?
Yeah.
Yeah, who the hell is Chris T? The power
Is
of
there-
Chris T compels me? What the fuck?
Is there a
I'm
new
not gonna
guy?
lie, all the trauma I have from like people at school saying my name, I'm just like,
Oh,
I just like instantly
no.
just me. I've literally had people call me Chris before, or
I've been-
Christy, or Crystal. I mean, so my brain's just like answer, and I'm like, no.
I've been Victor.
Yike.
Oh god, it's been-
Victor?
Victor?
Wow.
And Victoria.
Yeah. Yeah, I get how they get that, but it's like, okay, sure.
What, you have a scout haircut or something?
No, it's just when your kids are mean and like to make fun of other kids.
Yeah. Yeah. Middle
So.
schoolers are vicious.
Children are mean.
Yes. Middle school.
Yeah, alright, cool. Well, then I put on my shiny new. Now my sky blue armor does not look nearly as awkward. Clothes does not look nearly as weird.
Yeah. A little bit.
Well, cool. I have my food and I have my armor, and if I pass by anybody, I will make sure to, say hello to people.
This is where we all reveal our backup characters and we're all vampires. And...
Every single person's a blood hunter in this order. Gang.
We all specialize in one thing, hurting ourselves to hurt other people. Edge.
Alright, and
Yes,
then I
and
go
Mike-
back to the group.
I was gonna say, in my character is a giant halfling called Orbo.
You're actually the halfling called Chris T.
Yeah.
No. No, we like Orbo better.
While we're waiting for Briar to figure out her stuff, KT will go over to Edward and is like, "Are you gonna ask him?"
I don't know if he's gonna give me a different answer.
What was the first answer? I must have missed it.
Good luck with that.
Oh, well, like, he was probably, like, he wanted to deal with Briar first. Like, maybe he'll be more kind of open into it now.
Yeah, I guess. Corbin.
Necromancer.
Oh no, that's what I called her. Sorry, Edward. My bad, bro.
Edward, but yeah, okay, sure, whatever. So... I guess referring back to what I asked you before you took Briar, do you know anything about that entity of death that's supposed to be in the Fields of the Dead, or...?
Supposed to be.
Okay, that's where I was told to go to meet with them. Because they're not very happy with me because I've taken, at this point, 2 souls from what should be their grasp.
Rava just waves. Hi.
Hello, soul.
The chuckle from Ashmere.
Literalism today, okay.
I'm in the mood for it.
It's fair, I guess.
Alright, well, how many have they taken in return?
I don't have an accurate number.
Here's your answer. I wouldn't exactly call them a god of death or a goddess of death, just death.
Okay. Just an entity representative.
Not representative.
Is. Okay. I'm not going to assume it's going to be an easy journey to get there. I imagine the closer we get to their domicile, the more challenge it will be.
Oh, maybe. It's a different story when you're invited.
I don't know if that invitation's been rescinded or not. It was extended once the first time, but the second time most recently, the reaction was much different.
Well, that sounds like a good reason to stay on your toes.
Yeah. It's fine.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
When most of you get knocked down, you do get back up again.
God damn it, Josh.
At least nobody said it. I was waiting for somebody to break.
Same.
It was really difficult.
I suppose, yeah, that's accurate in some ways, yeah. Hmm. It's going to be a lot more difficult, though, considering I can't exactly do a whole lot against undead. Surprise. Most of them are probably going to be immune to most things I can do.
Well, it sounds like you just need to use sharp wit then.
I'm not entirely sure if that's just a flat statement or if you're trying to tell me something without telling me it.
Have you known me to be cryptic, Edward?
Yes.
Well done.
I'm pretty sure that's just like kind of a thing once something reaches a certain age. It's just crypticism.
You saying I'm old?
Are you saying you're not?
First Chaucer, now Corbin. God damn it.
Chaucer is nowhere near as old as Corbin. Chaucer's like maybe 300. Corbin is millennia old. What's Corbin's expression now?
A little bit of shock. Kind of, a little so like shock Pikachu face.
Like,
God damn!
Just hope they're in a good mood.
Maybe. See. Has Nick the Korax made it back here yet? I'd imagine they probably have, but...
Yeah, about a month ago.
Alright, well, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Had some trouble in Kitty Vidi, but we managed to get them to relative safety, clearly.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least get them on their way.
Yeah.
Yes, he has taken up residence on the island in the middle of the lake. So if you see it storming, you know why.
Okay. I picture it's probably like at this point that Briar comes back.
Yeah, she's like, she like comes back and she's like points out like sort of back from where she came, like, why is the weather so shit here?
Next to Korax.
Mm-hmm.
The storm, yeah, the storm bird.
Okay, glad to see he made it.
Hmm.
Man, this place was already doomy. Now it's gloomy.
Oh, right, by the way, that's number 2. Just kind of gesturing with his head towards Briar.
I'm number 2?
Yes.
Who's number 1?
Rafa.
What am I second at? Oh.
Hi.
Yeah, you gesture to Briar and look up to where Corbin is. He's not there.
yeah, where Corbin was.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Huh. I don't know if he just left and then... You know, it's fine.
You know, it might be better that we go. I definitely forgot to tell him I died. Let's leave.
Yeah. yeah, I'm picturing we turn around and Briar just runs into Corbin.
Briar's like doing the thing, like trying to shove everyone out a door, like
Yeah.
go.
We leave.
But I didn't get to ask my question. Ah, shit.
You can send him a message. You literally have him on speed dial. Leave.
It's a really complicated question.
I'd
Cast it.
I'd have to use so many spells.
It would take days.
You can send him a raven.
You can send him a raven.
He'll message you back.
Fuck does that mean?
He'll just send you a message in response.
I meant the raven part.
Oh, you just write down your question. Or just write down your question right now and he'll get back to you.
Is that like an edgy thing that you guys do? Because in the years I've lived on this continent, nobody has ever sent me a raven before.
And he's really old, okay? He does it in weird ways.
You guys still use ravens?
Look, I'm not in for the lecture right now, okay?
I guess we go.
Yeah.
Alright. You guys leave Stormview Estate.
Stormview is like kind of above the rest of Rayburn, right?
Yeah.
Yes, it is above everything else. Including the mayor's house.
Yeah.
Correct. I guess I wouldn't have the eyesight. Just kind of like Terrelin, just... So we're supposed to be looking for some kind of mausoleum or something of the sort in the Fields of the Dead. Here's probably the best vantage point we're gonna get over it. Can you see anything similar? Any building? I also don't know if Josh was here because he's muted. But I mean, I guess with what I can see of the Fields of the Dead, even without Breland's, obscene great sight, is it mostly flat plain?
Sure.
Nicholas, with your egg, I see.
Is that an sure because I can't see very far, or an sure because you haven't thought of it?
One of those two.
Feel free to interpret it as you will.
You vague motherfucker. So I didn't realize you were gone, Joshua. Edward asked, since Stormvale is about the best vantage point we'll get of the Fields of the Dead. Stormview, yeah, sorry. Stormvale, that's Elden Ring, sorry. Yes, Stormview.
Ran, same
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. So, since the Stormview state is the highest, can you see like any buildings or anything of the sort in the Fields of the Dead?
More than happy to take a look.
Yeah, perception check if you're looking.
Alrighty.
I wish I could say I could.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, brutal.
That's a depressing one.
Opa!
Yeah.
The irony that Reeland's base perception is better than me rolling about 65% of the time.
Yeah, same.
0 wisdom.
+1 wisdom.
Anyways. It's hard to see anything. There's it's a whole lot of nothing out there.
Sorry, I don't see much of anything.
Damn. Okay. I just have to, I guess, follow concentration of undead. They have to spring from some general genitive source, so, probably the mausoleum would be the best bet. Maybe we'll see something once we get in and get closer.
Before while Reeland is squinting into the middle distance, I'm gonna go over to K2 and sort of just. Is it really, really important what you had to ask him, and really complicated?
He's the only person I know that could possibly answer it.
Okay, come on. Gesture to go back while Reeland's busy staring off into the distance.
Okay, I follow.
Go back. Go back inside.
Alright. You
If
go
he's
back
not-
inside,
Oh yeah, okay.
and you are immediately met by Corbin at the door as he just appears out of nowhere and just goes, "Oh wow, back so soon. Ready to start in 2 weeks."
No! I technically never left, I'm still on the grounds.
And next time I see you,
You gotta quit letting him get away with that.
I reach
Love
up and
it.
put my hand over his eyes. You don't see me. K2, ask your question.
I honestly, I can see Corbin just going along with it. Like, yeah, okay.
Worst is it doesn't work, but I'm trying anyways. Go K2, ask your question.
If that's how you think this works, then yeah, sure, okay.
All right.
He's like, what the fuck is wrong with these people?
So Corbin,
yes, whoever's there.
I had the realization after last time we met that you might be the only person that knows the answer to the question I'm about to ask.
Yes.
Okay, I haven't asked it yet.
Oh, sorry.
So, I'm looking for a way to transfer a soul from one body to another, and Briar thought it would be a good idea to ask you, seeing how you're called the Soul Shepherds. And it involves putting the soul into, like, a brand new body. Like a body that I plan on making.
Like an iron body.
Well, I hadn't decided on the specific material yet. I'm in the process of finding a smith skilled enough to make such a thing. Which, if you know one, that would be a great referral, by the way.
Well, I wouldn't recommend doing wood. So that might burn a little too easily. Well, there is a process. I suppose you could attempt it. I don't know how well you would succeed. I mean, I guess everything's worth a try. Is it a living soul or a dead soul?
Yes.
That's a complicated question.
This whole thing is complicated.
It
Briar
is.
groans.
So, the soul's original body is dead, but when the soul left the body itself was still alive at the time.
Okay. So yes and no.
Yeah.
So where did the soul go?
Me.
Is it just
The soul is with me. Or I got two souls in here.
he feels around and touches your face? He's very capable of backing away from Briar's hand. Just hasn't.
Right. I was like,
He's gotta let her live in her delusion for a little bit longer.
yeah.
He just like grabs your head, like squeezes a little bit. He goes, "There's a third one here."
What?
It's dead though.
Oh.
What?
But it's still inside? Gross.
Yeah, it's just taking up space.
I thought it would leave when we killed it.
That's not how that works.
Oh. That's really gross. Ugh.
Yeah,
That's just
even
floating
Briar's like,
around
ugh.
in there.
Wait, which soul is we talking about now?
Great question, Nestor.
I've lost track.
T2 never told you.
Well, there's the easy way of extracting a soul. You can kill the person that it belongs to, and then just suck it into a magic cage. Probably don't want to do that one. There's there's more of like an advanced ritual style you could probably do. Although that one's expensive.
Okay. What do you mean by expensive?
Well, you have to get, like, at least from my understanding of it, I've never done it because it's kind of out there. But you need to find one of each gem type, so it can rack up quite a bit. So, of course, you've got your garnets, you've got your sapphires, you've got your rubies, your diamonds, your emeralds, your... What else is there? You probably know. But the topaz, yeah, that's a good one. But the hard one to get is the onyx.
Okay. So, expensive ritual.
Yeah,
Anything...
but effectively what it does is it just lifts the soul out of one body and puts it somewhere else.
Gotcha.
But it's like a 5-day long ritual.
Oh, okay. Good to know. I'll definitely keep that in mind if I can't find any other ways of doing it. What about... So for, like, the artificial body, do you have any recommendations on materials to use for that? Like you said, not wood, but like,
Yeah, not wood. You'd probably want something, I would imagine, lightweight, but resilient.
Mithril?
Mithril would be a good option. Or if you
Her
want
keeps talking and she's like, fuck, I'm not supposed to be here.
unbreakable, you could go adamantine. If you want to just go for show, you could make it entirely out of platinum. Or go for broke and make it out of copper.
Interesting. So, the idea for the artificial body isn't to, like, stave off death or anything. Do you know of any materials that grow? Like, if I wanted to make an artificial body that someone using that body could, like, live a normal life in.
Like, from effectively like a birth simulation almost, where they would grow from the size of an infant to a full-grown person.
Well, I was thinking starting around, like, preteen, but basically that,
I
yeah.
suppose. Wood grows.
But you said don't use wood.
Well, yeah, it's very flammable. Not exactly something that you would... I guess skin is flammable too, so by that logic.
Alright. Have you heard of any, like, types of woods that are, like, especially resistant or magical in nature that they would less prone to the wear and tear that normal wood goes through?
Not really. I mean, I'm not really a wood expert, but you would almost have to take time out of the equation.
I see.
Briar just gives K2 a look like, okay.
Alright, well. I guess my last question. like I said, I'm looking for someone to make such a artificial body. At the moment, the only possible lead I have is in the most secure prison this side of. Do we have a name of this ocean? I don't.
No, I haven't named the ocean.
You have a name of the ocean? Okay.
The side of the ocean.
This side of insert name here ocean.
Yep.
And as much fun as it would, I would love to do a prison heist. If there's someone else as well of a similar skill level that you know of that I could talk to first, I'm all ears.
Well, there's a lot of good craftsmen around. Sorry,
I'm
blacksmith, technically.
Yeah, I'm looking for like a master craftsman.
Master crafts. Well, there's none here in Raven. Been a while since I've been to Brand, but I don't think that there's really anybody there. What about the elves? Have you talked to the elves?
I've been to the City of the Elves, and though their civilization is very impressive, their craftsmanship, I did not see anything of note.
Alright. Don't know of anybody in Warwick. Northshire's kind of a dull town. Stonesbarrow's even worse. Do not go to Quistfamous looking for craftsmen. Cardinals is full of idiots. Kitty is a resort.
Ouch.
Well, there goes my hope that Quistmas is just gonna have a bunch of gnomes and fucking like robot suits. Like, we could have had Final Fantasy VI up in here. That would have been sweet. Anyway.
You could try high golf. That I don't know anybody in high golf, but that's the only place left on the mainland. Gillimore is full of nerd blacksmiths. Otherwise, cross the sea.
Fair enough. Well, you've been very helpful.
Thank you, voice of my house.
I've got one more question, more just because I'm curious what happens when what will happen with this interaction. Have you met Omen?
Forget about
Omen as quietly as he can. Why the fuck did you mention me?
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I want to see what the immortal vampire thinks of the long dead mage sitting in a skull on my belt.
Omen's first reaction is, shit, here we go again.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Corbin, like, pulls away from Briar's hand just enough to look over at you. It's like, We're not on speaking terms.
Oh.
And then he puts his
Briar
head
looks
back.
down at Omen. Briar looks down at Omen like, what the fuck did you do to not be on speaking terms with Corbin?
Literally just like a dad entertaining his, like, young child.
Yes.
Just, okay, I can't see you.
Omen just goes, I knew he was gonna be like this.
Briar's trying not to laugh.
Corbin just does nothing. But you see, he's like mouthing something. Or more like Briar, you can feel him saying something into your hand. You feel his mouth moving, but
I just.
can we go now? I don't want to be here anymore.
Okay, we can go.
As K2, I guess, starts to leave, Briar just like sort of counts down in her mind. She's like, okay, 1, 2, 3. Takes her hands off and starts running.
I put a mask on Briar's face.
A slide by masking. She runs by and just gets a mask to the fucking face.
Yeah, she starts
Yep.
running. K2
Yep.
slam.
There you go. Now he can't see you.
Briar doesn't turn back anyways and just like waves her hand backwards, like bye.
All right, you guys leave Stormview Estate again.
Yep.
Yeah.
Properly this time.
Yeah, we're all just standing out here, like, wondering where the fuck they went. And then just, boom! What the fuck? Okay. Like,
Briar like jogs
like,
past them. She's like, time to go.
yeah. Like, we got like halfway down the fucking descent, and then we're just like, what the fuck? Ah, god damn it!
Alright, let's go search for the actual meeting place now.
Woo!
Yeah.
All
They
right,
did
you guys
Tell
make.
you where to go? Just kind of vaguely.
Mausoleum. I'm
No.
hoping it's the only one, but gods no.
Yeah, fair. Let's go.
I mean, Fields of the Dead. There's probably at least a few mausoleums, so we'll find out.
I mean, it's the site of ancient battlefields. I don't really think they build tombs there, but maybe. I don't know.
All right, you guys way through the remaining portion of Raverin and exit the east side. You pass by one of the 10 guards who just kind of nods at you during his patrol.
That's right, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. The 10 guard. Why? Because there's only 10 of them.
Yep.
Funny.
You travel for about an hour. So at this point,
Okay.
it would be right here on the map. It is getting dark.
Really? Damn, okay.
Yep.
We're on foot now, remember?
Yeah, but...
And we also woke up, it was like afternoon-ish because we went to bed really late.
I guess.
And also it's the Fields of the Dead. I feel like it probably just gets darker here earlier.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, it doesn't feel late. It's just getting dark.
Yeah.
Under the influence of necrotic energy.
Follow the path of least light.
Oh, I guess I probably would have given K2 his mask back at some point.
Fuck you.
Thank you for
I'm-
that.
Yeah, I'm still working on this one. It's a work in progress.
What does this one look like so far?
This one is actually really simple. It's supposed to not really have any marks on it. It's actually, you know what? Because it's so simple, the only way that it can be unfinished is that it only has one eye hole so far. Because it's literally just supposed to be like a blank white mask.
Oh, okay, cool.
Alright, so let's just keep a lookout.
In all of the time, like all the years that I lived in Raverin, obviously, I probably would have heard, or Corbin maybe would have talked about, or maybe I would have read about the Fields of the Dead. It's my fucking neighbor.
Yes.
So I would
Yes.
I would have a maybe like a vague idea of the direction to go in. Or like
East.
maybe more than vague.
Say
East.
So basically just
Nice.
continuing
Yeah.
in our
Keep going east. Oh.
Then that's where we go.
All right.
Cool.
It's about an hour later. I need everybody to make perception checks.
Oh yay!
Oh, good.
Nice.
Toasty.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah, look at us go, Perception Squad.
Yeah. Who's had the best one of us? K2 with a
Great
3.
thing.
K2 with a 3, yeah.
Yeah, because you have a 1 and I have a 0.
Oh, Atchimere also has a 1. Gang gang.
Correct.
Yikes.
I'm good at 2 things.
Hey, 2 of us might see something.
Yep.
Yeah. Reeling and reeling.
Reeling and reeling.
Yeah, they're just connected to the same mind. It's fine.
Being
See,
funny.
guys, this is why we haven't run Reeling out of the group yet, is because he's the only one who can see.
I got a decent score.
This is true. You do have a +6.
Yeah. We
Except
also
that he has a +13. He's just
I
in
have
a
a
whole
plus
different
7.
realm.
I just can't roll for shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thankfully though, DC not super high. So
Yeah, it's-
Rava, Reelin, Atramir, Darkalion, Fenny.
Yes, 3 Musketeers, right again.
Look,
Um,
look, we all ruined our eyesight reading fucking books all day.
You guys all kind of get the feeling that you're being watched. And you start to notice kind of randomly throughout the fields ahead of you is a zombie skeleton. They're just kind of standing there lazily. They're not even moving. Like the zombies look like they're just kind of like
Just like
What?
swaying from side to side.
like they're just swaying in the wind, and the skeletons are just standing there.
The wind blows through the skeleton like its ribs are gonna rattle.
Yep.
I like to think that Edward.
There's
That Edward
every like there's one every like 100 feet.
I like to think that Edward with a 9 notices them. It just doesn't register.
Yeah.
I mean, unless they're aggressive. Moving on.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just kind of don't even seem to notice you guys as you walk right in front of them. A short while later, about another half hour or so, you notice larger creatures. So what would be considered like the size of a troll.
Oh God. Okay.
And actually, as you glance closer, looks like a troll, just skeletonized.
Oh, terrifying.
That's
Horrible.
creepy.
Okay.
Yeah, that's real, especially terrifying considering trolls. Their big thing is they don't become skeletons easy.
Mm-hmm.
This boy took a dip in an acid bath. Swam around till his skin done fall off.
A little while later, you come across a zombie giant.
Oh!
Yeah, I feel like, yeah, the skeleton troll, like Edward's like, huh, okay, that's weird. The zombie giant is very hard to ignore. As I'm assuming,
more specific,
I'm assuming it's standing.
It's what?
I said, I'm assuming
Standing,
it's
yes,
standing.
it is standing. It is standing, yes, as it towers over you, because this is a zombie storm giant.
Jesus. I don't really have any context for... Edward don't have any context for, you know, the tiers of giants. But just...
Would I know maybe anything about, like, why nothing here is really attacking us? Is there, like, something that we're just, like, doing that's chill? Is there something we're just not supposed to do to make them aggravated? Would I have
Quite
heard
honestly,
any stories?
there is no indication as to why they are not attacking you.
Okay.
We're not
Every
gonna
story
question our
you've
bad
heard
luck, though.
about them just going near them is they generally appear docile,
until you
but
get close.
the second you step into their sight lines, they become feral
Okay.
and charge at you.
So this
but
is
they've
this is
clearly-
very abnormal.
This is incredibly abnormal because they are known to rip limbs from
Yeah.
bodies and consume
And
them.
obviously they've all seen us. Like they're it's not that they don't
yeah.
see us
Yeah.
trudging right through the middle of the fields. Yeah, okay.
Yes. The even stranger part about this giant is that it seems to have a shadow that moves with it. And as you look closer, you realize that that shadow is not a shadow. It is in fact a large creature seemingly made of shadow.
Oh, fun.
Is that what I think it is?
Briar's just
What-
like, now
yeah.
is not the time, Edward.
Would I know what that entity is?
Most likely.
Okay. So my assumption is a Nightwalker.
Yeah. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah. Just like the giant walking past. Edward looks over, sees the Nightwalker, looks back, looks over again. Oh, fuck. Keeps walking.
Briar's just like, stop looking at it.
I mean, the invitation apparently still stands. I imagine most of these things would attack us. Okay.
I know, but let's not push our luck.
Yeah.
Hey, what are you guys looking at?
Shut up, they do! Stage whisper, damn it!
Yeah. The Nightwalker
Can't
just
see
like.
anything. Everything's black.
If we don't make eye contact, nothing will murder us.
Nightwalker looks over. It has no eyes.
We just keep on walking, keep
It
on
has
walking,
no
keep on.
eyes.
If we don't look at it, it can't see us. It's fine.
Exactly, because it doesn't have eyes. Yeah, continuing forward.
Continuing forward. You round up over a mound of corpses.
Oh God! All right.
It seems to be more of like a
Do they still have flesh on them?
No.
Okay, so it's a bone pile.
Yeah, effectively a bone
Ladies
pile.
and gentlemen, we found Mount Calcium.
Ladies and gentlemen, we found bones.
Okay, but cresting over the hill.
Yeah, you crest over this hill of bone.
I figure it's like walking in a sand dune, you know? You
and
take a step and...
Yeah, I mean, basically. Although this is all, like, very well, at this point, like, fused together.
Right.
As you crest over the mound of bone, you see that a couple of things. We'll first point out that this whole area, this is a 100-foot radius circle of this bone mound. It is effectively a crater.
Oh.
It is all bone. And then the center of it is a mausoleum made of bone.
Oh, nice.
And on top of said mausoleum made of bone, the Dracolich.
Oh, I'm sorry, a what?
A Dracolich.
An undead dragon.
Ah.
Undead dragon.
You know,
Well, he was saying it so fast, it was blurring together in my head, so I wasn't hearing like the individual.
It's real fitting that for this campaign, the first dragon we meet is an undead dragon.
Yeah.
Makes a lot of sense.
This one does not seem to be in this trance. It sees you, and it, like, puts itself on alert.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is this thing... This is, like, on top of the mausoleum, right? Is this thing vaguely shaped, size-wise, as the thing that came out of Brand and flew to the Field of the Dead?
No.
Okay. Just checking.
Yeah. The thing that flew out of Brand, people were speculating that it was either an angel or a devil, or both.
Yeah, but, you know, it's people, and I was just checking, okay?
Yeah.
I'd rather be safe.
I also think that thing was more of a spirit, where a Dracolich is very much corporeal bound.
Oh yeah,
But
I know. It's
also
a very
fair.
just big thing flew out of place. It's not like someone was
yeah,
like, "Oh, I know
dark.
exactly what that is."
Yeah. Big thing flew out of place while it was dark, so, you know, yeah.
Yeah.
Want that dragon's bones?
I don't know if we should not. We should not.
I know. I'm just saying.
I feel like talking
They
about
put
this
it
right
down
now is a terrible idea.
What can kill me?
It very likely
No.
could.
I'm whispering.
How many times have you met a Dracolich in your lifetime?
Right.
Once from a distance. I didn't actually engage with it.
Continue.
As you guys are having this conversation, you hear a voice.
Okay.
Just says, his name is Gunter.
Gunter?
I love him! Okay.
Gunter the Dracolich.
Gunter, why did you gunt my
And
prize?
you glance over at where the voice is coming from, and there's a zombie just standing there.
Is the voice similar to the one that I heard in my dream?
No.
Okay. Gunter. Alright.
Brava just like, who was just kind of like watching him while all that conversation was going on, is just quite Gunther. I love it.
You have people who want Gunther.
I don't recommend making him angry.
It was a compliment.
Then we'll do our best not to.
Will he let us in to the mausoleum?
If we
We've
don't
been
make him
invited.
angry.
He will not let you in.
But he has a meeting. She just like points at it.
He has an appointment.
It
I'm
might
aware
not.
that he does. I invited
Oh, we're not allowed. Oh, solid.
Proof of value of entry.
You may enter, but it's not by his choice you're allowed to enter.
He's the watch, not the master. I'm assuming
She just like this female voice. She just like bellows up. Just, Gunter, down. And the Dracolich just like goes back and rests back to how he was. When he showed up.
Gunter, head up, down, head back down. Just like, nap time. Just massive claws over his fucking skull. Huh.
Are we allowed in now?
I would imagine so. We should get going then. Just gonna.
I wasn't asking you, but sure. Definitely not. I was definitely asking the
As you glance back to the zombie, she's not there anymore.
I'll take that as a yes. All right.
Yeah.
The zombie is still there, but it's just kind of staring off into space, swaying in the wind.
Glassy-eyed.
Cool.
Yeah.
Down the bone slide into the bone crater.
It's a challenge. See how far we can all slide before we eat shit.
Get impaled on bones.
Yeah. That was my one.
So I think that's the call of let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've already started. I've started my
Same.
trek.
Yeah.
Cool.
You begin your trek. You enter into the mausoleum. There is a large crater, just like
in the mausoleum.
Picture like the normal sarcophagus / tomb / crypt.
Yeah.
Whatever the fucking piece is called. I'm not good with lingo.
Coffin.
Yeah, coffin. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's basically like split in half and just shoved to the side. As a small splinter in the earth has appeared.
Oh, cool.
It's large enough for a huge creature to easily fit down.
Oh, Diablo. Okay.
Is there like stairs or something going down into this fucking hole in the earth?
Just a tunnel.
Oh, nice. Is it a super dark tunnel, or is there weird magically lit torches in here?
Incredibly dark.
Oh, okay. If I light a torch, will it just instantly go out?
Nope.
Okay, well, I light a torch.
Incredibly dark insofar as we can still see in it, those of us that have dark vision, or incredibly dark insofar as... Okay.
It's dark.
Well, I'm just making sure, like, can we all see in it, or is it magical darkness and we're all fucked?
I have a lit torch. And begin the descent.
Yeah.
And as you descend into the darkness, that's where we'll end tonight.
Woo!
Alrighty. So I will end the recording here. So thank you guys for watching, and we will catch you next week.
Bye-bye!
Bye-bye!